Today, I want to talk about something that can truly transform your life. A game-changing habit that can elevate you from where you are now to where you've always dreamed of being. It's not a secret. It's not an overnight miracle. It's something that requires consistency, effort, and a commitment to personal growth. It's the habit of self-discipline. Let me break it down for you. Winners don't wait for the perfect moment. They don't wait for everything to line up perfectly in their lives. They act with consistency, one small step at a time. Success is not built on sporadic moments of brilliance, but on consistent daily habits. You might think success happens suddenly, but it's the small, everyday actions made day after day that compound and lead to breakthroughs. A key part of this habit is fostering a positive mindset. How do you respond when life challenges you? Do you let it defeat you, or do you take it as an opportunity to grow? Winners understand that challenges are not roadblocks, but are stepping stones that help them evolve. Their mindset is their greatest ally. They choose optimism, even when faced with adversity. Another essential aspect of this habit is prioritization. You must learn to focus on what matters most. It's easy to get distracted by the noise of everyday life, but winners know the power of saying no to things that don't align with their vision. They invest their time and energy in what propels them forward. But here's the thing. Winners don't just focus on the big picture. They focus on improving themselves every single day. They embrace self-reflection as a habit. They ask themselves, what can I do better? What did I learn from today? Winners know that growth isn't something that just happens. They make it happen through intentional, continuous reflection. Lastly, we must not forget the power of gratitude and generosity. Winners don't just take, they give. They show appreciation for the journey they're on and the people who support them. Gratitude creates a cycle of positivity, and generosity fuels even more success. When you embrace gratitude, you shift your focus from what's lacking to what you already have, and this shift is powerful. So, if you want to step into the realm of winners, remember that it's not about seeking perfection. It's about consistency, mindset, focus, self-reflection, and gratitude. These are the habits that separate the dreamers from the doers. They are the game changers, and you too can make them your own. Success is not achieved through one moment of brilliance, but through consistent, deliberate effort over time. It's easy to get caught up in the idea that perfection is the ultimate goal. We tend to think that success comes when everything falls into place exactly how we envision it. However, the truth is that the game-changing habit for winners is not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. Consistency is the cornerstone of long-term success. It's about making small, deliberate choices every day that gradually compound to produce significant results. Think about the way a drop of water, falling every day, can carve a deep groove into a rock. Each drop may seem insignificant on its own, but over time, the continuous effort creates change that is powerful and lasting. Winners understand this principle. They know that success is not about waiting for the right time or for everything to be perfect. Rather, it's about showing up each day and doing the work, no matter how big or small. Every day they put in the effort, knowing that those small steps will eventually lead them to their goals. It's not the flashy moments that define success, but the quiet, consistent efforts made behind the scenes. Consistency also means showing up even when you don't feel like it. It's easy to stay motivated when things are going well, but true winners understand the importance of pushing through the difficult times. There will be days when you're tired, discouraged, or uncertain of your progress, but if you commit to showing up every single day, regardless of your emotions, you build the momentum needed to move forward. The truth is, success doesn't always come in big bursts. It's the cumulative effect of daily actions that matter most. The small things you do today will set the foundation for the greater accomplishments of tomorrow. Winners don't look for shortcuts or instant gratification. They focus on the process, and in doing so, they create the kind of discipline and determination that lead to extraordinary results. The key to consistency is not necessarily doing everything right. It's about doing something, anything, every day. Even when the task seems too large or overwhelming, starting is half the battle. Over time, your efforts may evolve or change, but the habit of showing up remains constant. The act of putting in the work, regardless of the outcome in the moment, is what helps you build a foundation for future success. Another important aspect of consistency is tracking progress. Winners understand the value of measuring their efforts. This doesn't mean obsessing over every detail or expecting immediate results, but by assessing where you are and where you want to go, you can adjust your actions to stay on track. It also gives you a sense of accomplishment, no matter how small the victory. Progress, no matter how incremental, is still progress, and the act of tracking it can help you maintain the consistency needed to keep going. Consistency also means being kind to yourself when you fall short. It's important to recognize that there will be moments when you falter. There will be days when you miss a step or don't perform as well as you hoped. Instead of beating yourself up over mistakes, winners know how to get back on track without losing momentum. They don't let setbacks define them. Instead, they see them as part of the journey. The key is to get up, dust yourself off, and keep going. Consistency isn't about being flawless. It's about continuing, no matter the setbacks. The beauty of consistency is that it also allows you to build habits. When you consistently do something, it becomes second nature. Whether it's working toward a professional goal, focusing on health, or nurturing personal growth, the more consistent you are, the more ingrained the behavior becomes in your daily life. Over time, it's not even a choice. It's who you are. In conclusion, the game-changing habit for winners is consistency. It's about showing up every day, even when things feel difficult. It's about making small, deliberate efforts that eventually lead to big results. It's about staying disciplined, learning from setbacks, and continuing the process even when you don't see immediate results. Consistency doesn't require perfection, but it does require commitment. And that commitment is what separates those who reach their goals from those who give up too soon. So, embrace consistency, and let it be the force that drives you toward your success. A positive mindset is one of the most transformative habits you can adopt on your journey to success. While it may seem like an abstract concept or something that's easier said than done, a positive mindset is a powerful tool that can influence every aspect of your life. Winners know that cultivating and maintaining an optimistic attitude isn't about ignoring difficulties or pretending that everything is perfect. Instead, it's about choosing how you respond to challenges and recognizing that your attitude can shape the outcome of any situation. One of the key aspects of a positive mindset is the ability to reframe negative situations. Life is filled with obstacles, and no one is immune to failure, setbacks, or disappointments. But winners understand that failure is not the end, it's a learning opportunity. When something goes wrong, a positive mindset allows you to view the situation from a different perspective. Instead of dwelling on the failure or feeling defeated, you ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I grow from this experience? By reframing setbacks as lessons, you open the door to resilience and personal growth. A positive mindset also means focusing on solutions instead of problems. It's easy to get caught up in the challenges we face, and it can feel overwhelming when problems seem insurmountable. However, Winners train themselves to think critically about how they can overcome obstacles. Instead of fixating on what's wrong, they focus on what can be done to improve the situation. By shifting your focus to solutions, you empower yourself to take proactive steps toward success rather than getting stuck in negativity. Moreover, a positive mindset is rooted in the belief that you are capable of overcoming challenges. When you truly believe in your ability to succeed, you take more risks, push yourself further, and persist through difficult moments. This self-belief is essential because without it, self-doubt can quickly take over, and fear of failure can prevent you from trying. Winners understand that believing in yourself is not a guarantee that everything will go smoothly, but it is a guarantee that you will keep trying. It's the difference between giving up after a setback and getting back up and pushing forward with renewed determination. Additionally, a positive mindset enhances your ability to see opportunities in every situation. Winners are not just focused on achieving their goals, they are also tuned into the opportunities that surround them every day. Life is not just about achieving one big goal. It's about recognizing the potential for growth in the little moments. For instance, a negative situation like losing a job could be seen as a failure. But with a positive mindset, it can be viewed as an opportunity to reassess your goals and pivot towards something even better. This openness to new possibilities is crucial for continuous growth and success. A positive mindset is also contagious. When you radiate positivity, it influences those around you, creating an environment of motivation and support. People are naturally drawn to individuals who exude optimism and confidence, and your positive energy can uplift others and create a network of like-minded individuals who support each other's goals. This sense of community and collaboration is often what propels winners to even greater heights, as they understand that success is not achieved in isolation, but through relationships, teamwork, and shared experiences. Of course, maintaining a positive mindset doesn't mean that you ignore your emotions or suppress negativity. It's important to acknowledge and process difficult feelings when they arise. What matters is how you handle those emotions and how quickly you can shift your focus back to what you can control. Positive thinking is not about avoiding negative emotions. It's about not allowing those emotions to control you or dictate your actions. Another essential element of a positive mindset is gratitude. Practicing gratitude allows you to focus on what you already have instead of constantly striving for more. It reminds you that there is value in the present moment and that success is not just about what you achieve, but also about appreciating the journey. Winners often make gratitude a daily practice, whether through journaling, meditation, or simply taking a moment to reflect on the things they are thankful for. This habit shifts your focus from what's missing to what's abundant in your life, helping you maintain a sense of contentment and fulfillment even as you work toward your goals. In conclusion, the power of a positive mindset cannot be overstated. It is the lens through which you view the world, and it has the ability to shape your reality. Winners understand that life will inevitably present challenges, but they also understand that their attitude can make all the difference. By cultivating a positive mindset, you open yourself to new opportunities, build resilience in the face of setbacks, and create an environment where success is not only possible, but inevitable. It's not about being optimistic all the time. It's about choosing to approach life with a mindset that empowers you to keep moving forward, no matter what. The ability to prioritize and focus is one of the most powerful habits that winners embrace. It's the practice of narrowing your attention to what truly matters and eliminating the distractions that prevent you from achieving your goals. In today's world, we are constantly bombarded with a never-ending stream of information, demands, and distractions. From social media notifications to endless emails, it's easy to feel pulled in 1,000 different directions. But winners know that success doesn't come from trying to do everything at once. It comes from the ability to focus on what matters most and dedicate your energy to that task with full commitment. Prioritization is a skill that requires both clarity and discipline. You can't prioritize what you don't understand. Winners take the time to define what their most important goals are. They understand the long-term vision they're working toward and are able to break that vision down into clear, actionable steps. This clarity helps them determine what is truly important at any given moment and what can be put on the back burner. It's the ability to say no to things that don't align with your purpose, freeing up your time and energy for what truly matters. In a world that encourages multitasking, it's essential to remember that true focus comes from single tasking. The human brain is not designed to be highly effective when switching between tasks constantly. In fact, studies have shown that multitasking can reduce productivity and increase errors. Winners understand that their best work comes when they can give their full attention to a single task without distraction. Whether it's a project at work, a personal goal, or a creative endeavor, giving your undivided attention allows you to produce higher quality work and make faster progress toward your goals. Focus also requires the ability to eliminate distractions. In today's digital age, distractions are everywhere. Social media, emails, text messages, and even internal thoughts can pull us away from the task at hand. Winners are intentional about protecting their focus. They set boundaries and create environments that foster concentration. This may mean turning off notifications, setting specific times for checking emails, or creating a quiet workspace where distractions are minimized. It's about making a commitment to yourself that you will not let the external world dictate how you spend your time. Another crucial aspect of focus is the ability to stay present. It's easy to get caught up in worrying about the future or dwelling on the past, but winners know that success is built in the present moment. Focusing on what you can control today is what propels you forward. Staying present allows you to make the most of every opportunity, every interaction, and every moment of productivity. It's about being mindful of where your energy is going and ensuring that it is being directed toward actions that align with your goals. Winners also recognize that focus is not just about time management, it's about energy management. There are times when you'll need to conserve your energy and times when you'll need to push through. Prioritization helps you understand when to go all in and when to take a step back. For example, if a particular project requires all of your attention, you may need to adjust your schedule, delegate tasks, or say no to other commitments. Winners are not afraid to make the hard decisions to protect their energy and ensure that they're giving their best to the most important areas of their lives. The ability to focus also ties into the concept of perseverance. When you focus on one goal at a time, you can see the progress you're making, even if it's slow. This incremental progress is what fuels perseverance. Winners understand that even when results aren't immediate, staying focused and dedicated to the process will eventually lead to success. They are willing to put in the hard work day after day, trusting that each step forward is a step closer to their ultimate goal. Focus also requires a balance of patience and urgency. Winners understand that success doesn't come overnight, but they also know that they must act with purpose. They work diligently, with a sense of urgency, but without rushing. This balance allows them to make steady progress without burning out or becoming overwhelmed. It's a delicate dance between pushing forward with determination and allowing time for the process to unfold naturally. In conclusion, the habit of prioritization and focus is one that separates winners from everyone else. It's the ability to choose what matters most and give it your full attention, without being distracted by the noise around you. Winners know that success is not about doing everything. It's about doing the right things with intention and commitment. By developing the habit of focus, you ensure that your time and energy are aligned with your goals, and you increase your chances of achieving lasting success. So, if you want to be a winner, learn to prioritize, stay focused, and dedicate yourself fully to the tasks that will move you forward. Winners know that consistency is the secret ingredient to long-term success. While many people focus on making huge, transformative changes all at once, it's the small, consistent actions that have the greatest impact over time. Consistency is often the most overlooked yet most powerful habit that drives success. The reason for this is simple. Success doesn't happen overnight, and achieving great things requires sustained effort, patience, and discipline. Whether you're working toward personal, professional, or health goals, consistency is the foundation upon which everything else is built. The power of consistency lies in its ability to compound over time. Small actions, repeated day in and day out, build momentum. This principle is known as the compound effect, where small changes accumulate and lead to significant results over time. For instance, if you commit to reading just 10 pages of a book each day, in a year you'll have read several books. Or if you exercise for just 20 minutes each day, that consistent effort will lead to noticeable physical improvements over time. These small actions, though seemingly insignificant in the moment, add up and create real, lasting change. However, consistency isn't about perfection. It's about showing up every day regardless of how you feel. There will be days when you feel energized and motivated, and there will be days when you don't feel like doing anything at all. But winners know that success is built by continuing to take action even on the days when motivation is low. It's about committing to the process, not just the outcome. This commitment to consistency requires a level of discipline and mental toughness. It means understanding that the journey may be long and sometimes difficult, but your consistent effort is what will get you to your destination. Winners also understand that consistency breeds confidence. When you consistently put in the effort, you begin to trust yourself and your abilities. You start to believe that no matter the obstacles, you have the capability to keep moving forward. This self-belief is crucial, as it fuels the perseverance needed to overcome challenges. With each small win, no matter how minor it may seem, your confidence grows and you're encouraged to keep going. Furthermore, consistency helps you develop a routine, and routines are key to maintaining focus and productivity. Winners understand that success is often the result of habits and routines that support their goals. Whether it's waking up early, planning your day the night before, or setting aside specific times to work on important tasks, routines help you stay organized and on track. Having a structured approach allows you to maximize your time and energy, ensuring that you consistently make progress toward your objectives. The beauty of consistency is that it creates a snowball effect. The more consistent you are, the more confident you become in your ability to achieve your goals. As you continue to take consistent action, you start to see progress, and this progress fuels your motivation to keep going. It's a self-reinforcing cycle. Consistency leads to results, and results lead to more consistency. Over time, this cycle becomes ingrained in your mindset and daily life, making success feel inevitable. Another important aspect of consistency is the ability to stay committed to long-term goals, even when the results aren't immediately apparent. In today's fast-paced world, many people expect instant gratification, but real, meaningful success takes time. It's easy to become discouraged when you don't see quick results. But winners know that they must trust the process. They understand that small, incremental progress adds up, even if it's not immediately visible. In fact, some of the most significant breakthroughs happen just when you're about to give up. By remaining consistent, you build the patience and perseverance necessary to push through tough times and continue moving forward. Consistency also helps you develop resilience. As you continue to show up every day, you become better at handling setbacks and challenges. You learn that obstacles are a natural part of the process and that they don't define your success. Instead of being derailed by difficulties, you build the resilience to bounce back stronger each time. This resilience becomes a powerful asset as you face even bigger challenges in the future. Finally, winners understand that consistency is not about making grand gestures or taking giant leaps. It's about doing the small things right over and over again. It's about staying focused on your long-term vision and not getting distracted by short-term setbacks or instant gratification. Success isn't built in a day. It's built through consistent effort, day by day. Winners know that it's not about how fast you go, but how consistently you move forward that truly matters. In conclusion, consistency is the true game changer for anyone striving for success. It's the habit that, when developed and maintained, leads to lasting results. Whether you're building a business, improving your health, or working on personal growth, consistency is what separates those who achieve their goals from those who fall short. It requires dedication, discipline, and patience, but the rewards are immeasurable. When you commit to consistency, you are investing in your future success, and that investment will always pay off in the end.